Okay class, we'll continue with the same chapter, introduction to sets, and the same exercise 1a. So let's take an example. We have got two classes, class A and class B, right? In class A we have got students Ali, Sana and Fahad, and in class B we have got students Danish, Faisal and Saad. Now what I'm doing, I'm making a set A, and I'm putting the names over here, the same names Ali, Sana and Fahad, and close the curly bracket. So I made a set A over here, right, of this class, right? Now students, as I told you before also, these are called the elements or members, right? They are called the elements or members of set A, right? Now if they are called the elements or members of set A, that means we can say that they belong to set A. All these elements belongs to set A. The term I'm using is belongs to, or we can say that these are the elements of set A, or is an element, right? So the term I'm using over here belongs to, right? These elements belongs to set A. Now students, for belongs to, we are using a symbol for this term, okay? This is the symbol of belongs to, right? You can see over here, I've already mentioned where it belongs to. So you have to remember this symbol belongs to, the word is belongs to, and this is a symbol which we have to use, okay? Now in the same way, I made a set B over here, and the elements I put over here Ali, Sana and Fahad. Now you can see over here the elements of set B are over here different, but I have put the same elements of set A. What I'm trying to say is that these elements does not belong to set B, because set B has got some different elements over here, but I have written over here some different elements. That means these elements does not belongs to, the term I'm using over here does not belongs to. Over here I was using the term belongs to, and over here I'm using the term does not belongs to, or you can say is not an element. So when we using the term does not belongs to, we will use this symbol, right? This is a symbol for not belongs to, or you can say does not belongs to. I hope you are clear with both the symbols. This symbol is for belongs to, and this symbol is for does not belongs to, right? Now let's take an example of the question, right? If P is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and Q is equals to A, B, C and D, write the symbols belongs to or not belongs to in the blanks to make the statement true. Now they have got a set A over here, and these are the elements of set A, and we have got another set Q, and we have got the elements over here. Now what is the question? 2 dash P. Now they are asking you that does this 2 belongs to set P or not. So what you have to see over here set P, and you have to see the elements over here. Okay, is this 2 coming in set P or not? Yes, 2 is coming over here. That means this 2 belongs to set P. Now I told you, when you're using the term belongs to, you have to use this symbol. So we'll put this symbol over here, belongs to, like this. Next is A dash P. Does this A belongs to set P or not? Come to set P. No, there is no A over here, so you have to write the symbol not belongs to. This is a symbol for not belongs to, right? Like this. Next is G dash Q. Now does this G belongs to or not belongs to set Q? Set Q is over here. Is there any G over here? No, there is no G. There is only A, B, C and D. So again, you put the symbol not belongs to, like this. 5 dash Q. Does this 5 belongs to or does not belongs to set P? No, there is no 5 over here, so not belongs to. Next is D dash Q. Does this D belongs to or not belongs to set Q? Yes, D belongs to set Q. You can see over here. So you'll put this symbol belongs to. And 3 belongs to or not belongs to set Q. In set Q we don't have any numbers over here, so it does not belongs to set Q. Now students, this is the work which I have explained you. Now you need to do all this work in your maths notebook. Thank you class. Thank you very much.